Happy Friday, everyone. It's Becky.
And Jenny.
Yep. And we are having late night beading.
Yes. Yes, we are.
A lot of our friends are here regularly, but we might have some new folks in there. If you're new, go ahead and say hi in the chat so we can say hello to you.
Because we're about to start saying hi to everybody who's in chat. That's how
we do a little roll call. We say hello to all of our friends, like Romper Room.
We do.
It's nice to say hi.
It is. Well, and it feels more like we're all doing this together, whether they have beads out or not, you know?
Exactly.
It's definitely one of the things we do. So very first tonight was Cheryl. Hi, Cheryl. And then Shawnette joined, and she said she forgot it was Friday. And then she's like, Friday, now my night is so much better, and I'm so glad that you're here. And hi to Maggie and Angel and Kimberly. Lots of saying hi back and forth. I love seeing that. Shawnette says she's ready for some positive vibes, and so is Kimberly.
I'm always ready for positive vibes.
Same. And then hi to Dana, who is also ready for some positivity.
100%.
Yes. Hi, Shasta. And Lindsay.
I'm throwing things away from my desk while Jenny does her thing.
Yeah, I could tell that Becky just sat down right before we went live. Sometimes settling the dogs takes a little longer than usual. And tonight was one of those nights. Hi, Leanna and Renee. Hi, Renee. Oh, and our mom is here. Hi, Mom.
Hello.
Hi to Danielle and Faith. Hi, Dawn and Delree. And Silver Girl Designs is Mari. Nice to see you here, Mari. I'm actually saying it right now because I remember the tips. Mari likes safari. I love that. And I remember that. So that's a good one. Good job.
It's good to have a little tip so you can remember.
It is, especially when you have a more unique...
Called a mnemonic device.
Yes. And so hello to Sandy and Sabra. And hi, Heather. She's crocheting 30 gauge copper wire strands with tiny beads. Oh my goodness, that sounds really intricate, but also really cool thing to just kind of zone out and do with your hands while you hang out on the live. Good project.
I love that.
That's gonna be really cool to see when it's done. I hope you post that so we can see it.
Looks like Savannah's not feeling well. I'm glad you popped in for tonight. Feel free to fall asleep anytime you want. So and this is for anyone who joined us. This will be a long live because we don't have people on after us or anything like that. So we typically go a little bit longer than an hour.
We go a little bit longer than an hour.
Yeah. So, and it is very late, so we are never offended if you are tired and want to go to bed. We just appreciate you coming and spending a little bit of time with us. So do not feel bad if you've got to get some Z's.
And we have a lot of friends who like to watch us on replay. They're asleep when we're live, and so they'll watch the replay later. And
so we'll say good morning to them.
Exactly. Good morning with your morning coffee. So
exactly.
Yeah. Hi, Selena and Kathy. Oh, Kathy, got her notice that her 14 days of love, the Valentine ad from Gemstone Orchards is on its way.
You guys, we are so excited about that Valentine box or that little advent box from Gemstone Orphanage. Like Steve and Debbie just knocked it out of the park. We don't even know what's in it yet, but we already know they knocked it out of the park.
It's a lot of work. And this was a trial run. I know that some of our friends were sad because they sold out very fast. They sold out in 5 hours, guys.
Fast. Oh my gosh.
We watched it happening. So we know that was a very limited run and some of you are sad. We are hoping that this wasn't too much work for them and that they decide to do another advent in the future because there's definitely a lot of interest for it. So yes.
Yes, for sure.
Yes.
For sure. Yeah.
And Heather replied that yes, she will definitely be posting that chain that she's twisting and making.
Oh, good. I hope we'll get to see it. Another thing is that the companion bundle dropped today. So I'm hoping that you guys saw that and snagged it if it's in your budget.
Yeah.
That's for the Bargain Bead Box companion bundle.
It has sold out, but it didn't sell out as fast as the last two. The last two sold out super fast. So, yeah.
I think they made more than they did the last time because, yeah.
Mrs. Chris C, hi. And Jackie. Also, hi to Linda. And Katrine. And Connie. Gosh, so many people. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Faye. There is a tutorial for this, but it hasn't posted yet. So you guys get another sneak peek this week.
Look how cool those are.
I made it with the champagne toast soft flex, and I actually, between this and the triple wrap bracelet that I made to go with it, I actually knocked out 5 squares on the Gemstone Orphanage Bingo Stash Challenge. So I'm excited about that.
Dawn, if your bundles from Bargain Bead Box, if they got lost in the mail, they typically hold some of them back just for that kind of a situation. So definitely reach out to customer service and see if they can get those replaced for you.
Oh. Well, Maggie, even if you're just hanging out tonight, we'll see what happens tonight. You usually make along with us. It's okay if you don't. If you have a migraine and you just want to chill, you can absolutely chill. If you need to check out, you can check out. We totally understand. And we hope you feel better. We really do.
I generally need to go like no light, no sounds, just sleep when I have a migraine. So if that's what you need to feel better, then definitely do that.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, you're welcome, Mari. I'm glad that they liked my suggestion to do an advent because it was a lot of fun. This is responding to Mari. I just brought it up and they're like, okay, let's do this.
Jenny has good ideas.
Hi, Brandy.
But yeah, so Heather, she sent us a little video showing a tutorial of somebody who did hair just like Queen Charlotte on Bridgerton, which is like crazy, like big hair and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I don't know if we're going to do it. It seems like a lot of work.
It's a lot of work, and I don't know that I could do it without using hairpiece, just because my hair is so fine and it won't even hold just normal curl, let alone a lot of teasing and structure. So I'm a little worried about that. Probably not. Would you like to answer Katrine's question?
What is Katrine's question?
How do we finance all the subscriptions?
So here's the thing with that is some of the bead companies, I'd say about 60% of them, they actually send them to us for free so that we have the beads, we create tutorials in exchange for those beads. The other ones we'll either purchase ourselves or like with Bargain Bead Box, people do use the referral code, and then you get credits towards a free box when you do that. So it's it's one of those things. We also monetize our channel so that we can purchase beads and things in order to create the content. So the channel funds from the advertisements that play on our channel, that directly funds the channel so that we can purchase more things, share them with y'all. Sometimes I use those funds to purchase tools that I can review, do things like that. So how we finance it is, it's a combination of either partnerships with some of the bead companies, using our monetized funds, which like if you want to support our channel, just watch the ads. That's all you got to do. or have YouTube Premium. I have YouTube Premium, so I don't have to watch ads. So that works. But just watch if you've got YouTube Premium, just let the video play. That's the best way to support our channel. We don't do memberships yet or anything like that. We just are really committed to keeping all of our content free for everybody. So using some of the things like monetizing some of our videos. Our lives are never monetized because they're for us and they're for y'all. They're a community thing. Exactly. So we don't get money from our lives. We just have fun with them. We get more than money from our lives is what happens. We do. So yeah, that's kind of like how it all works out. Somehow we have started getting, we're at the point now where we're starting to get offers for like people who want us to do like little ad blurbs in the middle of our thing, like sponsorships, where like they're like, oh, this you'll see some videos out there that are like, oh, this is sponsored by this VPN, and like the content that you're watching has nothing to do with VPNs. And so for a lot of those have been like, you know, we don't actually, yeah, that product has nothing to do with our channel, so no thank you. So we're being very picky about that type of thing, but that is another way that we can continue creating content that would be free for y'all, is through that sort of partnership. So we're open to it, but it has to be something that's relevant to our channel, and something that we actually believe in, like that we use. Yes. That we don't want to sell like snake oil. We want to like share something that we already use, that we already like, that sort of thing, if that makes sense. But yeah, that's a good question. It's a valid question. It's good to ask because it's, especially when I first started doing beading, right? I'd go on YouTube and I was like, how do they pay? How do they buy all these boxes? And, you know, I'd go and read the fine print and they'd be like, oh, this box was provided to me for free. And I'm like, oh, that's how they do it. You know, they get, you know, they're creating content, they're creating awareness, they're creating, you know, tutorials that, you know, those bead boxes can point to. Oh, thank you, Heather.
Heather, thank you.
I appreciate that. I love that. You are such a supportive friend, Heather. We love that. We love you. But yeah, it's funny how yeah, it's really, we're not doing it as a business is the thing.
Yeah, we're not getting rich off of YouTube, guys.
Yeah, I have a full-time job. That's what's paying my mortgage and for food and everything like that. So it's not a business. It's we could run it like a business. We could try to make like a living off of it, but that isn't what we want to do.
It's not the direction. Our motivation. Our motivation is to create and share that with all of you. Like that is what we do. And for full transparency, my husband does supplement my bead budget a little bit. It doesn't all come out of channel funds. So like, especially when I've been getting a lot of the hauls and things like that, that's me building my stash and my husband recognizing how much I love this, how much I love spending time with my sister, and that this is an outlet for me. So I do get a little bit of bead budget from our own personal funds as well. So it's not even all from the channel. But
I agree. Nothing can be the best box ever. and you know what? I've been honest and said I'm a little disappointed in this box when things weren't, you know, the best thing that I'd ever wanted to see. Because I do want to keep it real. I want to I want my views to be ones that you guys can trust. And the only way to do that is just to be honest.
Yeah.
You know?
And that's why there hasn't been a whole lot of accepting product in order to give a review. Exactly. If Becky's doing a review, she's usually purchased that product so she can give a 100% her honest opinion about that review.
Yeah. So yeah, like any of the tools that I've reviewed so far, I purchased them with my own money. You know, they weren't sent to me by someone to do a glowing review of.
Exactly. We had a couple more people who came on while we were answering that question. So I wanted to make sure we didn't miss saying hi to Rosanna and Connie. And let's see. Who else have we got? And Joe. Hey, Joe.
Linda, that's cool. I am so glad that you got introduced to that through our channel, because it's one of our favorite bead boxes, like hands down.
It's fun. It's like
my desert. It's one of my desert island boxes. Like if I had to choose, like out of 3, that would definitely be one of the ones. Like if I couldn't have any other ones, but just that one, I'd do it. Yeah.
Design.
Oh no, it does help.
I don't know what your actual name is, but yes, it does help because we get advertising revenue for the channel based on the number of ads that either play or would play if someone was watching on premium. So if you watch our videos, if you watch to the end, you're going to go through all of those little ad stops that get skipped because you're on premium, but it'll still go through those ad stops and it will count. So you do still help.
Just watching our videos. That's the best way to support our channel. Watch our videos. And if like you see me recommend something or use a tool and you're like, oh, I want to buy that, go ahead and use our Amazon link too, because we do get a very small like credit, but it adds up if you do that. And that's another good way to
find me a new bead board.
Jenny's bead board just got here today. Like
funds for that.
Because she didn't have the one with the wooden backing on it. And so I was like, yeah, like I was like, you got to have that, because my favorite thing about it is I can pick it up and move it. So like if I'm in the middle of a design but I need to like film an unboxing, for instance, I can pick up the bead board and I can move it, and then I can film an unboxing on like a regular mat. Yeah.
So it looks like Design and Do-Overs is Kristen, and also hi Sylvia. Which boxes you don't get? There's a lot of boxes we don't get.
Yeah.
We do get a lot.
It's crazy, and the reason that we have more that we do now on the channel is because Jenny joined, so she can handle the boxes that I didn't have the time or bandwidth for.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I feel like content wise we're fairly close to like capacity, so we're not really looking at adding any additional boxes just because we have loaded me up as well as Beki.
Sorry about that, Cheryl.
Oh no,
Cheryl had a hard time getting on our channel. I'm getting a link to that bead board, by the way. Yeah, I'm on it.
Thank you, Seester.
Yeah.
In fact, I used it when I made my tutorial for today. I'm not using it tonight just because it does take up more desk space, but I did use it.
It does. Where's the board?
Danielle, I totally get that. If I could only have one, it would be Bargain Bead Box. And it was my first one, actually. Like I had watched Beki's unboxings. I'd seen a lot of the different boxes that she had at the time. So I'm talking about last February or so is when I was starting to decide this. And I got in on the key lime pie for March on like the last day that you could sign up and get that box. So that was my first one. But one of the main reasons that I chose that is that they're really good about identifying the metals and if they have the information. Like this is even before we started doing nickel testing and things like that. I felt like there were some boxes that because they didn't have any metal information, I couldn't use any of the metals. So I had to weigh that in the value of it. There's the bead board link.
Yeah. So I just wanted to point out that bead board, I use it all the time. It also comes with one of these scoops. So if you've been watching me use these scoops with the little tweezers on the end,
yes,
it comes with that. Yeah.
So, one in my tool drawer.
And I actually own like 3 of those bead boards. That's why I like recommend them for everybody. But yeah, there's a link in there. And full disclosure, that is an Amazon affiliate link, so we do get a small credit if you purchase using that link.
Yeah.
They want to see
and tonight uses the Bead Box Bargains and the Gemstone Orphanage. Gemstone Orphanage is another one that is a really good value. It is $34.95 plus shipping, but it's every other month, so it's not even that's not a monthly expense. You can divide that in half. But it's a really good selection with a lot of high quality gemstones and crystals. What?
Brandy did her first live. We missed it.
Oh, I'm sorry, Brandy.
Oh no. I didn't know you were on live. I'm sorry. You should do an announcement beforehand, which I probably would have missed because I was working today. But oh man, congratulations. It's scary, isn't it?
It is scary. Hi, Cheryl. The other Cheryl. Grumpy Witch is also Cheryl, if I remember right.
Yes. Hold on.
Oh,
Penguin party!
yes. Oh, some doves. Oh, that's so fun. Yes, please.
I love that. Howlite doves and quatrefoils. That is really cool. I'm glad that you're going to be beading along with us. And if you missed it, tomorrow is when we're going to be doing the penguin party. It is Saturday in the evening. It's much earlier in the evening than the 10:30 p.m. Central Time that we're doing now.
Yes.
What time is it that we're doing? 7.
It's 7 Central, so that's 8
Central.
Eastern, 6 Mountain, and 5 Pacific.
Yep. And it'll be right here on our channel. And we'll be joined by none other than the supremely talented Colleen Marie and Chrissy. So, and Jody. Jody's going to be doing it too.
Jody.
Yes, Jody Krantz. So she won't even need to like power up with Cheetos beforehand to stay up.
Yeah, because it's not great. Oh yeah, Danielle is in Canada. That actually would make a lot of sense for you, Danielle, to get the deluxe bead box.
The DVDs, yep.
I love it. I do. I like that one a lot. Oh, and Debbie came on. Hi, Debbie. Woohoo, waddle waddle. Yes. And Sandy set an alarm for tomorrow. Yeah, we're really excited. I might have given Colleen and Chrissy, when we were recording our Valentine's intro video thing, I showed them what we're going to be giving away.
Because
I'm sorry. You have to come tomorrow for that.
Yes. Yeah, you guys are gonna love the little bundle that's being given away during our live tomorrow. It is so cool. We're not doing giveaways tonight, but there is going to be a giveaway tomorrow.
Oh, good.
Oh my gosh, that's really, I love that, Heather. Because it's true, you know. Anything that you buy in that same order when you follow an affiliate link, it counts.
True. That's true. As long as you follow the link and then add whatever you want to your cart and then check out, it's the whole order. And it doesn't.
Only if you're going to be buying it anyway, and it's in your budget.
Exactly.
Only if it's
cost you anymore, whether you use an affiliate link to get there or not. And most of our videos have some affiliate links down at the bottom, just in case.
Thank you for using our link to buy that board. It is my favorite board. I even if you didn't link, I'm happy you got it, but you're gonna love it. It's a great board.
Yes. Thank you very much, Kristen.
Oh, thanks, Shawnette. Yeah, we're doing.
She's so here for the vibes.
Definitely here for the vibes.
Oh, yay! I hope that you enjoyed it.
I'm glad you made it. There we go.
Oh, hey, fella. Everybody's running. It's okay. We're come and go kind of live, definitely. But we've been talking now for over 20 minutes. And we didn't
even tell you what we're doing. All right. So if you haven't seen this before, this is the Seester Stash Challenge. And what it is I went through my stash, my bead stash, and I picked out like a pendant and some beads and things like that I put together into a little bundle and packaged up and gave to my sister. And so what she does is she opens it on the live with us and then does a little design on the fly. And it's a lot of fun. It's challenging for Jenny because I challenge my sister. Sometimes she doesn't think she can do things, but I know she can. And she does them. So that's what we do. So a lot of times I'll bundle them up, and then because I can't see them anymore, I forget what I put in there. So it's a surprise for me too. A dragon hoard, yeah. Jenny would call it a dragon hoard too.
Yeah. I'm like, I know Becky did the dragon hoard bracelet the other day, y'all. I named that.
She named it, yeah, because it was. I had the little dragon link, and I was showing Jenny, and then it was nestled in that little pile of the little gemstone, or not gemstones, the crystals and stuff. She's like, "Oh, it's a proper dragon hoard," and I was like, "Oh yeah, that's a great plan." So that's what we did with that. No.
I am having to restart my phone because it did this weird thing where it starts falling asleep even when I have it connected to StreamYard. So I don't want it to keep dropping, so I'm just restarting it. So
that's a really good plan, Jenny.
Then I'll actually show you what's in here.
Exactly.
Yeah, I love fantasy. I have called myself a dice dragon for a couple of decades now, and now I'm definitely a bead dragon as well.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
She loves shiny and sparkly.
Did you see the lapis in my last haul? Oh my gosh, guys. Okay, so I got a lot of stuff in my haul. I did get a lot of stuff in my haul, but I am of one of the random picks. Like it was random, could be anything. Hand cut gemstones. I got these oval lapis that are so pretty.
I love that. Jennifer is definitely a beaded dragon. Yeah, she has a horde. Yeah. A dragon horde.
The lights making these look lighter than they are, but yeah, you can see
they're so pretty though. Of course, she's been sucked right in. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it didn't take long.
I'm gonna choose green over red. Heather wants us to choose a color and hoping that we don't choose the same color.
All right, well, I'm going with green.
I went with green.
No,
so we
red.
choose the same color.
Okay, I'll go with red. How about that?
Okay. Becky doesn't mind red. I don't mind red either.
Oh, no. You're getting a shoulder replacement. Well, congrats on to the bionic arm stuff. Hopefully. Oh, you know what? When I was little, actually, I broke my arm right here on the monkey bars, right? And instead of putting a full body cast, because I was like 7 or something, I was in 2nd grade. Yeah, that was about 7. They just strapped my arm to my side and wrapped it with an ace bandage, so I couldn't move or lift my arm for like 6 weeks while it healed. And I had to
including school pictures. That's been immortalized.
I had to write with my hand right on the edge of my desk and everything like that. So you might be able to bead, but it'll be far away from your face and where you can see it. So maybe if you're having to keep your arm down while you're beading, you might need one of those little magnifying things that you can put over it so you can see your beads better, since you won't be able to have it here-ish. That's probably going to be the only limitation.
Yeah. So I got my bead mat connected. Shall we bring it up and get into the bundle? Okay. I'm gonna add to stage and do this.
Lindsay, it was rough because I could not go on the monkey bars for 6 entire weeks. As soon as that thing came off and the doc said I was done and I was out of that sling, I got right on the monkey bars again.
Oh, wants to see the earrings. Okay. So here. Right, hold on, I have to get them. There we go. These are my earrings. So in the Gemstone Orphanage, there's a stash challenge right now. It's a bingo, and you're meant to do make bingos across by doing different things. And with the bracelet, which counted for a couple of things, that was good. But this one is a fireworks inspired earring, and it uses stars, which were 2 different squares on there. But yeah, I had a lot of fun making those. That tutorial has been recorded but not uploaded yet. You'll see that this weekend. So if you want to see, thank you so much, guys. And Becky, you held yours up while I was showing mine. Did you want to show yours closer, or are you connecting your mat?
Hold on. No, I was getting a link actually, but I can because somebody asked for a link to the bead mat that I showed on the the tutorial for this. This is the tutorial that I added to my unboxing today for the Sam's Bead box. And it's a pretty long video because I did like a little bit of bead weaving, doing some brick stitching on the sides of these components. And when I was doing it, that's what I was actually looking up, was the link to this board, because I had, zoomed in and out so everybody could see all the pretty colors, which are honestly, like, they're a match for these colors. Brittany's box matches my bead mat. So somebody had asked for a link to that. So I was looking it up. It is a bead on it board. So I'm going to just do a link to the size that I have. I think it's is it the 6x11? Yeah, it's the 6x11 size. So it's one of the more, what is it called? 6x11 is one of the smaller bead on it board sizes. And I'm trying to find, I can't find the fabric that they have on the outside of it under the list here. They've got different fabrics for it. But you can buy it with like a light gray base. And that's what I did so that the white beading thread shows up on camera, so that you can actually see it. So I'm just going to do a link to the bead on it board there. And I think actually this fabric might be available at Jill Wiseman's. So let me see if I can find it there, just in case, because I think it might be, I think Jill might have some.
She might have some. I was actually gonna ask if that's where you got yours, was from Jill.
I don't think the ones at Jill's have the gray background. I did get this one from Bead on It Boards. There we go. Where is it? Okay, yep. Yeah, it's the Aurora Threads is the one, and it looks like the only ones that she has with the Aurora Threads is the round one. But let me get a link to that anyway.
So should I start opening this while you're looking up links?
Yeah, actually, why am I big? It should be you.
Because you were showing your earrings, and then
I was showing the earrings, and then it got off on a thing. So yeah, so one of those is to the Bead on It boards. That's a Potomac Beads joint, and the other one is directly to Jill Wiseman's, because she stocks some Bead on It boards there. And yes, Potomac Beads is they own the same company. Potomac Beads and Bead on It are both. It's the same people that run it.
Of course, that is okay to say here. So there's a
yes. Oh my gosh!
Go shopping, friends. Becky, you gonna find a link?
Okay. Of course I am. Yeah, because that is the coolest thing. I love the little like surprise grab bags that Jill puts together and her team puts together. It looks like current stock is 580. So if it is in your budget, my friends, go shopping. It's like she puts some good stuff in there. She's got a little example there of what types of things you might see in it. There's a bunch of seed beads, there's some check glass, there's like a few findings, but it's gonna be bead heavy. Jenny, do you love it?
I do. Guys, look. Like I'm not holding it against the dish because it's gonna cast a shadow, and well, okay, it is actually showing a little bit. A lot of times you'll put it something that's this translucent against the dish and it's too busy casting a shadow. I'm going to hold it above the dish. Without breaking the dish. That is a huge go-go donut.
Oh my gosh, that is so cool. Oh my gosh, Selena, I wish I had a Sugar Skulls Bead on It board. That is awesome. That's a fantastic gift.
And then
I love that, Jenny. Yep.
not one, but two strands of these guys.
Mm-hmm. There's some matte jersey. This is all stuff in my stash.
And then we've got these guys. I honestly don't know what all of these things are.
I think those are check glass.
They look like it.
Yeah.
Like an alabaster with a... Ooh. And then these guys. So at first I started pulling it out. I'm like, oh, this is all like earthy tones and browns. What is Becky doing?
You gotta have some sparkle.
Yeah, then you separate it out. There's these topaz bicones.
It's for champagne sparkle, Jenny. You got little jersey things with a little bit of sparkle. You got like some
some dragonfly coins.
Oh my gosh, one of my very first bargain bead boxes had jersey agate beads in it, and I fell in love. They were like this peach color, and they were gorgeous. I made a necklace that I wore everywhere. It was so gorgeous. And then I think I actually ended up giving that necklace either to my mom or my sister. One or the other.
I think these are actually like a coating on glass.
They might be.
They have the look of a lot of the jersey, but like this one, some of the coating scraped away to the clear glass.
Ah. Okay, so they might be glass. They were in last year, not this, the 2025, but the 2024. What was it? Jesse James Bead's Advent Calendar. They were one of the days for that.
Okay. Yeah.
That.
Okay, I have to figure out how I'm going to do this then.
Yes.
My go-to.
Jenny will typically, when she does this, if you're new to the channel, she'll need to sit in front of the beads, have a think, plan some things out, and she'll usually pull some things from her stash too, in order to create something with it, and it is always amazing.
Yes. I think it's gonna, whatever I do, I'm gonna look at how low I'm getting on the crimp tubes. I have 6 gold crimp tubes left.
Oh man, time for a reorder.
I know.
That's right. There's no blue in there for Jenny, but you know what? Jenny can play with other colors. I'll let her.
Well,
she's allowed.
It is a Seester stash challenge. Becky does like to, she gives me things that I love, but she also gives me things that are going to challenge me. I'm just playing with ideas, like seeing what I think of. I mean, obviously I'm not going to keep it on this strand, but I could do a little bit of a lark's head thing instead of my typical double beaded bail.
You could. That would actually look really cool.
It would be pretty. And I could even use seed beads along with these to kind of make that less chunky. Have it be a little bit more delicate. Okay, I'm starting to get ideas. Those guys are going to be for earrings. If I get making soon enough, we talked for a long time, guys. Sorry.
We did.
Yes, that's right. I can pronounce.
That is right. We are this weekend. We've got our live tonight, and then the penguin party tomorrow, and then next week we'll have our live, and we'll be on Beading BFFs with Maisha. BFFs with Maisha on her channel, and Stacey Hecht will be there with us. I'm really excited to hang out with her. She's cool.
Yes. So we're just going to hang out while I start to make things. That's all.
And sometimes I need to keep my hands busy and make, and sometimes I just want to sit and relax and be on the camera with y'all. So I might not be turning on my bead mat camera. It might just be Jenny only tonight. Sometimes, you just need a little time on your own. It is such a big focal.
Yeah. It's
but like she's saying that that's it doesn't look chunky next to it. Yeah.
Yeah. Like the perspective works. So maybe I do that. Maybe I keep the lark's head section all bicones.
Oh, bugs. Kimberly. She says she loves the colors and bugs.
Kimberly loves bugs. She absolutely loves, especially bug beads. Yes. She's a fan of bugs.
Dragonfly beads are the best, I think.
Yeah. This is something unique, Kimberly. Okay, I may end up having too much wire, but I want to make sure I have enough to do this thing because that will take some space. So
it will.
We're just going to go with it. And this is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28. At least 31 bicones to do the lark's head portion.
Oh my gosh, Rosanna.
Oh. That would probably just live on her desk.
A big stone scarab to send to Kimberly.
Would that just live on your desk, Kimberly, or would you use it?
That's amazing. Oh yeah, I'm in Jenny we trust, guys. In Jenny we trust.
I'm feeling it different. I mean, I could, figure out how to do the other, but with this one with such a big hole, I feel like I want to fill that space, but not fill it all the way up. They're mythical creatures, Danielle says. Right, my hands are busy, or I'd pop that up there.
Yes. Mythical creatures that fly around in my backyard on a regular basis. I love it. I actually get a lot of pollinators in my backyard, which, you'd think for a yard that is mostly grass and maybe a tree, that would be weird, but we often let the grass go a little long. So we get some little clovers and things that pop up. And then when that happens, get some bees and things that just hover around along the tops of the grass, and dragonflies that come through. And it's really cool. I like seeing those sorts of things where I live.
All right, I counted out 35 bicones because I need at least 31. So I'm adding 2, and I do want an odd number so it looks nice and balanced where it's crossing over.
Yeah, Cheryl, it's kind of like a bead box. I just went through my stash, picked out some things that would go together, and kind of curated a little box or a bunch of beads for my sister to play around with a little focal and some other things. It's something that we do, once a month. She goes through and picks out some of those things. And we just started this year an Adopted Seester stash challenge where we are going to have a designer, a guest designer that we adopt as a Seester, and they come onto our channel, and they'll have something with a bundle that I put together from my stash again, and they'll get to design with it while we hang out. We already did one of those this year with Colleen. That was last week's live. And next month, we'll have another designer that we've already spoken with. And they're going to be hanging out with us, doing some fun things, and it's going to be just a really good time with her. And we have a lot of people that we want to include in this, but it'll take us a while to get to everyone. So there's no particular order that we're doing it in when we do it.
We're letting the beads inspire us.
Exactly. We're letting the beads inspire us. We had one idea in our mind, and then when we sat down to put together some of the little bundles, we just were inspired for, oh, this person will love these beads, that sort of thing. So we're letting that happen. But yeah, it is a little bundle that I put together for Jenny with beads from my stash.
Oh, Danielle, I just started this. It hasn't even been a year since I've been doing the Sister Stash Challenge. Don't start changing it yet.
Yeah, I could challenge her with some colors she doesn't like or things like that. But I want her to keep doing this with me. So I don't want to be mean about it.
Yeah. The first Seester Stash Challenge was in April.
Mm-hmm. And it was, we were together in person when you did that one.
Yes, you came to my house. Okay, so I didn't need as many, and it's looking uneven. So this was with 35, but also it's pulling on the cord a little bit. Once I have like more beads on here and it's all crimped, it'll be fine. I'm trying to decide what shape I want that lark's head to have. Do I want it to be a little bit longer? And how do I make it stay that way? This is the challenge part. I'm trying to get this all of where I want it. It was simple while it was all tight on that strand.
Yeah.
Okay, these are even. And then this. Because what I would do is put a bead stop on one side and then start. But I think I'm going to be having this come loose regardless. Like it's going to work its way loose because there's this movement. There's the room that it can do that. Oh, yes, don't be mean. No.
I don't.
Like in order for it to hold where it needs to be, I kind of need to take these guys off. Using a bead anyway. Hold on. Get this evened out.
That is so cool. I love that.
Nope, now it's crossing. What did I do? This is the playing part of it, guys. I always say don't forget to play.
Yeah, it's design on the fly, so if it doesn't work at first, you can always try again or just figure out how to make it work.
Yeah. I don't like the way that looks. So that's not my solution. I can always go ahead and do the double beaded veil if I need to. These have big enough holes. I think they'll work.
I think you were trying to like do something different though.
And I think I still can. I just have to figure out how to secure it because it does keep wanting to slip loose, and it will slip loose as long as I have small beads there. So I don't know. Orange has a purpose, but it needs to be a nice orange, says Shawnette. I'm not opposed to all orange.
I agree.
I'm opposed to. Huh?
Did you guys see the colors in Brittany's box, the Sam Speed box that Brittany did? There's some beautiful oranges in that box. And they go with the theme because it's the wild skies. It's Arizona sunsets. So you're going to have some orange in those. But it goes really great with like the fuchsias and the yellows. and the bright purples and everything like that. So yeah, orange does have a place.
Yeah. I'm still learning a lot. I don't know much about knotting, so that's not like a go-to on the fly kind of thing for me. Debbie says scroll up for a fun fact, Becky.
Scroll up for a fun fact. What? What's the fun fact? Is it the making a model for your daughter's classroom? Was that the fun fact? Oh, there it is. Aha, found it. Dragonflies' wings used to be 2.5 feet wide. When they were like really big in like the prehistoric times. Yeah, that is so cool. Like giant bugs would probably terrify me. I'm not gonna lie, like especially like giant centipedes. But like a giant dragonfly, maybe not as scary. But imagine how loud they would be. Just imagine how loud that would sound. Crimping above the bicones might work. You guys, I may or may not have a list of penguin facts that I'm going to be randomly sharing on tomorrow's live. So if you love penguin facts,
or just Becky's facts, because she does that.
Love stuff like that. Penguin facts. Yeah, I'm excited about it. It'll be really fun. I love fun facts.
I need to dig some. Whoop. Stop ringing this.
Maybe not as many as I had about the cosmos, Cheryl. Maybe not as many. Those were planet facts, though. Not exactly the cosmos, but just the solar system. Oh, yeah. Penguin parties tomorrow night. We're doing, Jenny's doing the Seester stash challenge tonight with some beads and things that I pulled from my stash. And she is figuring out how to get a little bicone bail with a little lark's head knot. And she's going to figure it out. I know she will. I don't know how to make it work, but she will.
I have some ideas. Oh, I like that one better.
Thank you, Sandy. Yes, the penguin party tomorrow, 7 a.m. or 7 p.m.?
7 p.m. Oh gosh, I hope we did 7 p.m.
Did we schedule it for 7 a.m.? Let me double check that.
Oh, that would be bad.
Yeah, let me go double check that.
No, it's PM. It's PM. I just found it. Woo. Okay. Yeah, no, we're going to be sleeping.
Yeah, I am not going to be awake for that.
No.
We would need to wind this down very quickly so that we could go to bed if that was the case. Oh, man. AM or PM? Yeah, it's 7 p.m. Central Time in the evening.
also.
I have scheduled things for the wrong time before, because like a lot of times the scheduling through YouTube is AM or PM. I normally use military time, and that's not ambiguous. You cannot have a 1600 AM. It's always going to be in the afternoon. So I do get easily confused with the AM and PM of things because I normally go by military time.
Got something else. Where is it? This is the problem with not having my hauls organized, is I know that I have things. I have to find the things.
What thing are you looking for?
I'm looking for, not that one. Shoot. Oh, something that was in one of my recent hauls. I'm exploring a couple of different ways to stop the top. I have these, but these feel too like bold gold. And I have some larger size check flowers. I want to see if any of them were the colors that I would need to be nice with this.
No, I lived overseas though. I was never in the military. I lived overseas, so it was the typical way of referring to time over there in England.
I'm glad I'm not the only one, Dana. Thank you. I think I found the right haul order. I'm looking for, they're either too orange or too red. Darn it. I thought I had some that were more neutral, that were the bigger size.
I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. I probably do in one of my many other.
That was going to be one of my facts for tomorrow, Debbie, is that penguin males, they court them with, so they bring them shiny, pretty things. They bring them little gemstones. They bring them little pebbles, and like, yeah. Same. Bring me rocks. Pretty rocks.
Okay. See, this is what I was looking for, but in this size.
Yeah.
But I can't find the ones. I think I have some, but I don't know where they are.
The big, like, 2D toot ones.
Yeah.
Trumpety guys. The trumpety guys. I think the smaller one will work. Do you want to try it on the strand and see?
Yeah, I will. I was just hoping that I could find the other. Seeing if it ended up in one of these other, because of the size, if I didn't have it with my other flowers. Because also, you know, check glass with check glass feels nice.
Yeah.
This is why I barely have a necklace done by the end of the night, because I'm like, but what if I try this? But what if I try that?
I have not seen targeted ads for beaded dragons. I mean, now that I've said this out loud, the devices that I have that are listening will probably serve me some, but I haven't.
Well,
not bearded dragons, beaded,
my
right?
Beading game, so I can do a beaded dragon.
Okay. My ex-husband used to call me Bekipedia because I also am a font of useless information. I can't remember where I put my phone most of the time, but like, get me started on something that I heard in history class in 7th grade, and I can talk to you about facts. Like, it's dumb. It's the trivia gene, actually. I believe it is genetic, which makes a lot of my family fairly insufferable.
She doesn't mean me this time.
This time. No, this time. But yeah, people we love to play trivia games, but we also like argue about it too. So that's not as fun.
I think this is too small. I feel like it would work if I had the bigger one. So then the other thing that I could do, like this, and I can work in more gold to make this work better. Right now I'm not using a whole lot of gold except that knowing that I was going to crimp with it. But I can absolutely get it, because that's the thing. Beki gives me everything but the metal so that I make sure that what I'm using is stuff I can use.
Ooh, I love that one.
It's really pretty. And I've been wanting to use it, and it's got this really nice shape to it. The trumpet.
I love it. I love it. Thank you, Heather. You're always looking out for us. It's appreciated. What are you thinking? You gonna crimp right on top of that so that it's stuck right there? I seriously have 6 gold crimps, so I don't want to use crimp as a solution for this. I want to come up with something else. Okay.
But oh yeah, Kirsten, what I'm trying to do is actually like cover the tops. So I actually want the flower down. But I wonder if I can actually knot these together and then cover the knot. This is me not knowing how to knot. I don't want to use a crimp. I really only have 6. And I will have 4 at the end of this if I only use 2 for the actual necklace. So okay. Don't know if I'm actually knotting correctly or not. This is so wonky. Okay. And then on this side, no, this way. I don't even know what I'm doing. Like I said, I don't know how to knot. I don't know how to do this. I don't want to use a crimp there. That's not going to hold. That's not a knot.
No. It's not a knot.
It's not a knot. I heard what you did there.
Mm-hmm. Could you do an overhand knot? Like with both of them, and then kind of push it so that it's hold the knot next to the beads while you pull it tight.
I'm kinking this wire so bad. Complex doesn't usually kink, but the extreme does, and this is extreme. It's because it's a 19 strand. I think Cheryl's, it was probably auto-corrected, but can up back through some of the bicones, I'm assuming. It's okay if you can't find it, Sandy. Mine doesn't have, I can't hype anything. Not everybody has the ability to hype yet. So if you can't find it, it is okay.
Yeah. And I don't know if you can hype alive while it's still being alive.
Yeah, lives might have to be after replay. Angel said that her comment got deleted. I didn't see it, Angel.
I didn't see. Oh.
And when I say all the beads, every single one, but I don't know what that was referring to. Oh yeah, the first comment might have got deleted. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
If included like a link or something like that, or like then it won't have shown up in comments. So like only like me or Jenny or Heather, who's a moderator on my channel. Only we can post links. So if there was a link in it, it won't show up in the comments.
Sometimes.
Yes, Debbie. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why it's not showing up, Angel.
Where did that one go? Weird. I don't think I put one of these away, but I can't see the one that I was messing with earlier. It's still
What? Oh my gosh, Angel. Used every single bead from Sam's Baby. Was it the most recent one? The Wild Skies one? And that is a very long necklace. That's insane. That's like Doctor Who scarf length. That's as long as some people's couches.
It's just not doing, this is not doing what I want. And now I've kinked the middle of my wire.
It's okay, Jenny. I can't figure out how to make it work either.
Are you trying to figure it out?
I was kind of in the back of my head, like brainstorming how it might work.
Oh, goodness. Yeah, I've kinked this so bad now.
I have done that before. I've done that a lot.
Actually. It's because I'm trying to do this with, and I knew better than that. You know, it's the 19 strand wire, so it kinks. I could have pulled it out on a different one better, but
yeah, that's okay though, because you can always start again.
Yeah.
I wonder if it would work better with like a craft wire, and then you could make a little loop at the top that you could string through.
Probably.
Because then it would hold its shape. It would bend better. Are you feeling frustrated and you don't need to switch focus?
Well, yeah.
Gears?
This is soft flex Shawnette. It's just not the 14 strand.
Or it's the 49 strand.
49 strand. It's not the 49 strand. Yay, Hoovians. Yes.
Oh, Danielle had a really good idea. Look at that. What if you did 2 separate strands, one for each side?
And just crimp it, which I don't want to do.
Like maybe do a little. Oh yeah, you don't want to loop it, or you don't want to crimp it.
I have 6 crimps. Extra crimps is not going to be part of this design. It just can't be.
Yeah. What Jenny is including her own challenge of minimizing crimps for this.
Yeah.
Only 2 crimps total.
Yeah. Because otherwise I may not be able to do other things before I can get more crimps in. And Debbie asked why I don't do my double bail thingy. I was going to, and then people were excited that I was trying to do something new. And so I wanted to try to do something new, and now I'm just being mean to myself.
Hey, Jenny, don't be mean. No.
Yeah. Sometimes things just don't work out.
Yep.
I don't know. I've never used the bead-along ones, Heather. Becky has.
Are those the ones? They are good, but we don't have the metal info on what they're made out of.
Oh yeah, that's true. I can use the soft crimps.
We know exactly what metals are in the soft flex crimps, and we know that they're safe for Jenny.
Except Heather has testing solution.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, these beads here will easily fit 2 strands, probably even 3 strands to do the double beaded bail. Like if I did my usual thing, and maybe I just give up and do that instead of trying to do something new. Which is fine.
Yeah, it's up to you, Jenny. It's your design.
Heather, that would be really sweet. If you could test the bead-along ones, that would be really great.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't realize how low I was until I used it on several champagne featured things for New Year's. And I'm like, oh, I am burning through these. Okay.
But yeah, no, they are good quality. I agree.
Yeah. So I am going to take away half of these. I don't. Thank you for all the suggestions. I have even less experience with leather than anything else. That's one of the things that I want to work on now, but doing it on the fly on a live is not really conducive to success for me. I'll get stressed out and overwhelmed. So I have not worked with leather. So a lot of the knotting and things like that, that's why I'm trying to figure out how to make it work with the tools that I know.
Well, actually, you know what, Jenny, look, this is good news. According to their website, all of their crimps are nickel-free.
Oh, that is very good news. That way I can, because it's going to be a little while before I can do a soft flex order. So I was trying to make those stretch.
Thank you for looking that up, Heather.
Yes, thank you.
Super appreciated.
Debbie's like, stop it.
Yeah. Jenny, you are a rock star. Always.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm going to try to arrange this so that where I've already kinked is part of this beaded bail, and so it's not going to stand out as being kinked.
Oh, was it because of holding the needles that you were using? They had a nickel in them or something? Kirsten is talking about how she discovered her metal allergy when she cross-stitched a lot.
Actually, Becky, a lot of needles are nickel plated, just like safety pins and things like that. So that it's not just has nickel, it's nickel on the outside where it's like super.
Where you're going to be holding it a lot.
Yep.
So much fun.
Yep. I can understand why that would be how she discovered it. Okay, does this feel too big? And does it feel like I should have those cross? Because I can make those cross. I think I need to make them cross.
I like the size too. I like how it's like loose and flowy.
Yes, but make them cross so they don't do this.
Yeah.
Okay. I went to something that I know, friends, because I was getting overwhelmed. So coming out.
She's gold-plated or carbon needles now. Nice.
Yeah, you have to be really careful about choosing those things. I found some nickel-free safety pins, and that made me happy because that is really hard to find. Nickel-free safety pins. I'd gotten some new clothes, and I'm like, oh, just pin my bra so it doesn't show funny with this neckline or whatever. And they're almost all nickel-plated. There we go. And then they just cross gently underneath. It's nice and loose enough that I don't feel like I have to make that cross and expose the wire.
Love it.
That is nice. I did try, and I learned along the way, and I might do some other things. But yeah, I think so too. Thank you, Jackie. These bicones are the perfect size. I think seed beads would feel too small.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, Heather, you are so amazing. Thank you for doing that for Jenny.
Oh.
We appreciate you so much.
Thank you so, so very much, Heather. That is very sweet. And it's nice to know I don't need to stress about
your crimps.
I just didn't realize how low I'd gotten, and I used another 2 today. So I'm like, whew. Okay, normally I do the bicones there, but I don't think I actually want to. That feels too much right up against it. Maybe I do seed beads there instead.
Yeah, just to give it a little bit of space.
Yeah. Normally I do it with like the seed beads, like whatever I'd use to come up there, but I'm not liking that. And I do have a little bit of kink coming out of this side, but I'm hoping that the weight of the pendant will help smooth that out.
It will. It will.
Yeah, thank you, Cheryl. This is definitely, you guys are seeing my process as I troubleshoot, trying to figure out how to do things. Yeah, I'm liking it better too, Debbie. I should have just gone with my gut.
Agreed, Shawnette.
Yes.
She just was saying fun things and beautiful things about our friend Heather, and hard agree.
Yeah, and that way it has like the seed beads coming off of it, and then we can go into the rest of our design.
Yep.
Thanks, Sandy. All right, I am going to play around with this side and move those guys off because I'm not using those. And now I get to play with these other beads and figure out what I want and where I want them. Okay, these are the ones. Just to separate the different colors, I've got some seed beads there. Here's some more bicones. Get some of these discs. All right. Thanks, Rafaela. I think I do too. I mean, why was I second guessing myself? That's so pretty.
So pretty. Well, it's fun to try new things is the thing.
Yeah.
It is. And so, you tried it. And it's great that you have something you can fall back on when the thing you were trying, maybe it'll work, maybe it won't.
Mm-hmm.
But you're still able to get a pretty, pretty design out of those beads, no matter what.
Trying to decide if I want to pull anything. Just playing with what the different beads look like next to each other. We know what we know when we know it, and not a second sooner. That's true. I did, maybe I had to go through that to figure out what I wanted. I don't know if I'm going to use silvery ones, but maybe I'll use these gold ones. Let me try a little bit of a pattern. Oh, try something else. No, I don't know what I'm doing. But that's part of playing. You won't know unless you try. Agreed.
Exactly. Good night, Lindsay. Sleep tight. Thanks for playing with us tonight.
I think those just don't fit this design. The discs.
And that's fine if they don't.
Everything else is like very light and ethereal.
Yeah. You can use as much or as little of the bundles that I send you as you want to. Ooh, I love how you're doing like light to dark and back to light on the.
Yeah, instead of like stepping in size, I'm stepping in color.
I love that. Hi, Dominique. So since you just joined us, Dominique, Jenny opened up the Seester Stash Challenge bundle that I put together for her for January. It's just beads from my stash and a focal. And she just figured out how she wanted to get started with the donut that she's doing. And she's just stringing some beads now. And she's come up with a really pretty, I think, little pattern for beading those beads on the necklace. I'm loving it so far. She's brilliant as always. But we're glad that you guys could make it. Oh yeah, it is fun to see what patterns she comes up with, different patterns than I do. And so it's really fun to see how different like both of us can be. We'll sit there with the same beads. You guys have seen us do it with the same beads and come up with something completely different.
Yeah.
How was the movie? Dawn wants to know. So when Jenny was here visiting last weekend, we went out at the end of her visit to see Labyrinth in the theaters because it was their 40th anniversary for that film. And so we went and we saw it. And you know what? It still holds up. It still holds up. It's, we saw it when we were very small children, and it was magical and mystical and amazing. And our mom had the biggest crush on David Bowie.
She's in chat, right?
Yep, I know. She made no secret of the fact that she was like, I'm watching this for David Bowie. But it was one of those things. She packed us into the car and said, you guys are going to go see this when we went to go see it. So when we were kids. And it was fantastic. And, the jokes are still funny. you know? Did you say hello? No, I said hello. You know, that sort
exactly.
of thing. Oh, you went to go see The Hobbit again?
We might be doing a Lord of the Rings shenanigans, not this weekend, but next weekend.
Yeah,
because I forgot
weekend.
my planner at Becky's house. She has it at her desk.
I have 2 planners here at my desk. So what we've been doing when we do our planning sessions is I now write in both of these. We have matching planners, see? And so I write in both of them and then take a photo of Jenny's week with our different plans on there. So, who didn't have a crush on David Bowie? True. This is very true, honestly. Universally loved. That is so fun. So, yeah, next weekend we are doing the extended versions of the Lord of the Ring films in the theaters. So, it's going to be a lot of fun. We're having some great sister time. Jenny's coming to my house more recently. We'll probably be heading to Jenny's house probably next month for more Seester time. It's just so nice that we live like about 3 hours away, so we can do weekend visits.
Yeah. We can't do that very often, but
when we do, it's nice.
Yeah. So because I ended up not doing the same kind of thing, I have a lot more beading wire than I really needed. But I will always set aside my scraps and use them at another time. But I think that this is my pattern. See, I can do 2.5 on each side. I don't have enough of the right colored beads to do a full third, but this actually makes it like a Beki length necklace. Maybe a touch longer. If I did a full third one, because this is a long pattern right here that I created, especially with this rest that I give it in between, where it's not just one quick little rest. I actually do 3 seed bead rests.
So we had a mother who excelled at reading aloud to her children. So we were read The Hobbit by her and loved it and enjoyed it so much. I think one of the reasons I like audiobooks so much now that I'm older and I like to keep my hands busy, but I also like to have something going on. And I do. I like to listen to audiobooks is because she would read to us so much. Like all the fantasy books that kids love, the Oversea Under Stone series, all of the Chronicles of Narnia, The Hobbit. She read us Lord of the Rings, you know, and showed us that movie from is it from the 70s?
You, not me.
Cartoon?
On those ones.
What?
I didn't get those.
You didn't get the Lord of the Rings ones?
Or The Hobbit?
You didn't get The Hobbit?
Nope.
But she read it to us when we were all living in the same place.
Yeah, but I'm still a year and a half younger. I might not have been interested.
Maybe you just don't remember it.
Maybe. But she did read a lot of things to us.
Yeah. That's a good rule, actually. That's a lot of fun. That way you can be disappointed every time you go to the movies. You know, I love the tactile feel of book pages in my fingers and the smell of books. But also, like, I got stuff to do. Like if I have to do things, sometimes I need to have the audiobook going too. It really has opened up being able to read more for me.
It still has that kink.
It'll be okay, Jenny.
I know. Good night, Jackie.
Oh, good night, Jackie. It is getting a little late. We hope you have a fantastic day tomorrow. And if you are up to it, come join us for some penguin facts and a penguin party tomorrow. Oh, that would be so cool. Recording the things. I love, there are some audiobook narrators that are so good at the narration that I will read a book they've narrated, even if I have never heard of the book before or something like that, just so that I could get more of their like characterizations and things like that. So having a specific style that you read things is pretty magical. Rose gold beading wire always kinks.
I don't think we have a rose gold one, do we? What? How many strands is it? That's oftentimes what I use to figure out if a beading wire is going to kink. The fewer strands, the more likely it is to kink.
And while like the 49 strand will kink too, it just resists it a little bit more.
Yeah.
Like we're not saying it's impossible to kink it with the higher strand count. It just resists it.
Yes.
Our younger brother is named after a character in a book. A sci-fi book, but too, by the way.
Oh, that is confusing. Yeah, 49 strand shouldn't kink that easily. It might be something to do with the coating on it.
Could be.
Okay. Just double checking. So this is going to be about where it fits. With a,
I love it.
If I do a little magnetic clasp.
Especially with it next to your hair, Jenny.
Is that about the right length? It'll be just a tiny bit longer because I need to make loops and then attach a clasp. But
I like it. Do you like it that length? That's the important part.
I do.
Good night, Debbie. Sleep tight.
Good night. I wasn't going to, because I ended up not using very much gold, but this is a really good clasp for doing this kind of thing. Do you think that's too gold? Should I do something different?
I don't think it's too gold, but I don't know. Maybe the sparkles feel
a little bit too much. Yeah. Okay. I also have some simpler. I don't usually do them for necklaces though. They're really great for bracelets. I do have some like coins. And the coins have the little inset circles, but they come loose a little bit too easy for a necklace.
Things that come apart too easy aren't going to be great for necklaces, I think.
No, but I don't want my clasp to take up much space because I wanted the pattern where it is. I don't want to have to take too much off. So I don't want them when it's going to take a whole long time. Thanks, Sandy. And oh, everybody. Oh.
You made a beautiful necklace, Jenny.
Yeah. Thanks, Shawnette and Shasta and Dominique and Cheryl. Trying to decide, how do I want to do this? These are all such big clasps. But I could make a hook, right?
You could.
Because I haven't crimped anything yet. I could hook either directly onto the loop or I could make a loop to hook onto.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good night, Debbie.
So it is always about the journey. That is, I'm definitely, it's a journey, not a destination kind of gal. You know, it's, I'm also a process crafter. I get a lot more out of like the act of creating than I do of just like having something like an object. Like I knit this top that I'm wearing and I loved the process of doing it. And it's nice to have the top, but like I'm itching to make another one, you know? A simple small toggle. Do you have any simple small toggles?
I do in silver. Let me see if I have in gold. That's the smallest that I have in gold. Well, and like I said, I have a bunch of other clasps that may not have been put in my box yet. I don't have room to reorganize my things. Thank you, Cheryl. Yeah, it's not simple and they don't hold the best, this clasp.
That one would work.
This one here with the swirl.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think those hold.
Yeah, I have it in gold and antique gold. Yeah, I thought about doing that, Sandy. I'm worried more about how much space it's going to take. Like these guys. This is what Sandy's talking about.
Yeah, and the big old lobsters.
The top, and you know what? This is a better gold too. It's less yellow. I was trying to do a smaller clasp or one that would take less space, just because I didn't want the necklace to feel too long. But I can change the back of this necklace. I don't have to have all the beads that are on here. That's why I haven't crimped anything yet. I can make those choices. Okay. I could do one of these.
I like it.
Should I take off the darker beads on both sides?
It's up to you, Jenny, because like it needs to be at a length that you're comfortable with.
Yeah.
And if you feel like it's going to be too long, then I mean, make it shorter.
That's what I have to figure out right now is if I need to make it shorter before I crimp things. Okay, if I do this lobster but don't have like a jump ring that it attaches to, that I just attach it to the loop that I make with the soft flex, then it might be just fine.
Yeah, I think it will.
Okay. Thanks, Renee. That is one of the ways I love to use seed beads to help give it a break. Okay, so I'm not removing any beads. Faith agrees that it's pretty the way it is without taking off any beads. So I'm going to go ahead and do one side. And this is, I don't normally, usually I use a jump ring to attach lobster, but I don't want to take the space for that. So I'm going to crimp directly to my bits and pieces. So I'm going to do the lobster claw on this side. It doesn't really have a front and a back. I think I like it slightly better this way than the other, but it's honestly, it's beautiful both ways. Angel, we don't have a Facebook group for our channel, but you can post in our community here on YouTube. If you go to our channel on YouTube, you should be able to visit the community. And you are welcome to post there. We're also in Beading Besties.
I'm going to link if I can grab one to Beading Besties. Where's the thing? There it is. Okay. Yeah, we're actually we're moderators for Beading Besties. I don't know that we do a lot of it doesn't take a lot of moderating, just like letting people in the group, that sort of thing. But you can absolutely tag us in there if you want us to see something in that Facebook group. But yeah, if you posted in our...
Yes, Danielle, that's a fantastic idea, and I'm going to do it. Cheryl said the same thing too. Yep, I'm going to bead that loop that I'm attaching to.
Yep. Posting in our group means that we'll see it, and so will some of our other friends in the channel.
Yeah. And it sounds like Angel is already familiar with Beading Besties, so she's probably already there. Yeah, if you post it there and tag us, then we can be sure to see it. Sometimes Facebook doesn't show us stuff, but if you tag us, then we'll be sure to see it. Because algorithms do what algorithms do, right, guys?
Absolutely do.
Okay. Did a little tug test just to be sure. All right, and then I need to make a loop that will comfortably fit that clasp, but not take up too much space. Thinking about 9. Let's see if that looks like it will work.
Yep.
Huh?
I'm just got a notification that somebody asked to join the group, and it is Faith. So let's go ahead and let her in. There we go.
9 is not enough. Let me add 2 more. Oh no, Renee.
You know what? I have done that actually. I have those daisy things that have like a loose top, and I knocked over one. And I had to sort out all of the different colors of jump rings and stuff to get them back into their spaces. I actually did a video of it, of me sorting them.
And then you knocked them over again.
Exactly. I knocked them over again, and I was like, oh man. Yep. So we definitely feel the pain. I find sorting relaxing too. But you know, I had to like pull the dog hair out of them and everything because they landed on my carpet. So yeah.
All right. No crunching seed beads.
It's not allowed.
It's harder to see my crimp. Let's make sure it's done too. All those sparkly beads in the way.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Before I snip it, make sure that that crimp is solid because I couldn't see. Yeah. Let's see. Per your suggestion. Thank you, friends.
Love that, Jenny. It looks really pretty.
Okay. The question is, do I make some quick earrings to go with it? With my dragon.
How are you feeling about it?
Earrings are easy.
Earrings are easy.
Earrings are easy.
That's fun.
I have pins. I have craft wire. I was making gold earrings earlier. They don't take crimps. Thank you, Heather. These are steel pins, so I'll need to get my old cutters out to cut them, or the memory wire cutters. But I'm going to use them to turn my dragonflies into dangles, and then we'll make a link.
Love it.
And I don't know what's going on that link, but we'll make a link.
Is it just going to be the dragonfly by itself, or are you going to add a little bicone on top or something?
For the dangle, just this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to use bicones and these gold ones because they're the only ones that I have multiples of to make a small link. Because I don't want it to be too heavy either. Thank you, guys. Angel says, yes, make earrings. I will. I will. These are going to be easy.
We're on it. Love it. Oh, I got another.
Cutters.
Asking to join the group. We've got some new folks joining the group. Sandy, there you go, Sandy. You're in. I'm just flipping back and forth between here and there, so. Yeah, if I invite you and then I let you just sit there without approving you in the Beading Besties, I don't know.
I love them too, Renee. The large lobster claws, the jumbos.
Yep, they're great. I think they're one of my favorites.
Okay, let's make a couple of links. Got my beading wire. I just had it. There it is. Not my beading wire, my craft wire. I also just had my beading wire, but the seed beads I don't think will fit on 20 gauge, and that's fine. I'm not going to use them, but I am going to pull off 4 more bicones. I'll use 2 on each link. Small links so that the dragonflies are the stars, but they get to fly. My dragonflies get to fly because they're the dangle.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Angel posted her giant long 110-inch necklace in Beading Besties. It is amazing. That is amazing. You'll have to check it out, Jenny.
Can you pop it up and share your screen?
Oh, yeah. Let me open up these photos.
Let's show everybody, and then they can go into the group and go comment.
Yeah. Give me a sec to get that up because it needs to be in this browser, and I've got Facebook open in a different browser. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I use different browsers for different things. So.
That's fair.
This is a Beki works in IT sort of thing.
Mm-hmm. optimized for different uses.
Yes, exactly. Jenny is making some earrings now, Dana.
Ah, yeah. My necklace is here on the side. We'll show all of it together on my mat before I put it on, so that you can catch up.
I love the photos that you took that have it layered, but I'm gonna grab one that the ones where it's all coiled up on your mat too. So image new tab, copy, paste. Okay, guys, I'm gonna share Angel's necklace just in case you're not on Facebook and you're not a member of that group, so you can see what it is in that thing. So I'm gonna flip over to that while Jenny's working on those.
Okay.
Yes, share a screen. And let's take a look at that one. Can you guys see it? Isn't it gorgeous? Sorry, I don't know what y'all are seeing. Isn't it beautiful? Angel did that.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It's like a triple wrap necklace, but I love the color blocked it between all the wraps.
It is so gorgeous. I'm gonna grab the other one where it's on a beading mat so you can see it on row 2. Let's take a look at that one too.
Please tell me you shared that in the gem chat too, right? The one for Sam's bead box.
I hope you did.
Gem chat.
Yeah, in the gem chat group. They do sometimes take a little bit of time to approve them in gem chat. In fact, I had a design that I made about 2 weeks ago that just showed up yesterday.
No, that was made by Angel, Sylvia.
Yes, that was Angel.
Yeah.
Right there, yep. Oh, good. So we'll be able to give you some likes there too.
Good. Because I guarantee that Rachel will absolutely want to see that.
She's going to go nuts over it, like every single bead from the box in one necklace. That's insane. And I'm so impressed that you did it. And it looks amazing when it's all like the draped look. I'm going to flip back to that one so we can just take another look at that because it's just so cool. That is just so cool. Wait. Which one? No, that's the wrong one. When I do the screen share, it asks which tab I want to share, and they're not labeled. So is it that one? There it is. Okay, that's the one.
Yes.
It looks so cool like that. It's amazing. You did an amazing job. I'm so impressed. I am so impressed. And that's the one that she was talking about. Like, she used every single bead, every single one. From that comment that disappeared. Oh, that is fantastic. I saw what you posted, Faith. I gave it a little like. So I hope you enjoy that chat or that group as well. Oh man. That is definitely like, that's a hippie chick necklace.
It's totally it's incredible.
That's amazing. Thanks for sharing that with us. I love seeing it. Absolutely love seeing it.
Trying not to break my bicones. I might have done this a little bit snug. Okay, go this way.
Well, as long as you don't break the bicones, then it's not too snug.
Yeah. Hello there.
Hello.
Did you bring me more cocoa?
Mm-hmm.
God, he brought me cocoa.
Just a little bit.
Cocoa husband strikes again.
I don't know if you guys can see that. It says Mrs. Always Right. Yes.
I love that.
Here, do you want to lean down and say hello, honey?
Sure.
Say hello to Jason, everybody. Also known as Cocoa Husband. Hot Cocoa Husband.
Did you want to see the pretty things I've been making with the Seester Stash Challenge?
I've done some little sneak peeks here and there.
Have you? Look at that necklace. And this is the first earring I was assembling. You still need to assemble the other earring. Yeah. The only things I added were the seed beads from my stash and these findings. All the other beads were from Becky's little bundle, including this go-go donut.
Oh, very nice.
Everyone is saying hi, by the way.
Oh, hello. We're just lost in our own little world over here.
You guys need some alone time.
So good at doing the admiring thing. I ask him to admire, and that's what he does. Okay, so here we go. We've got some hi Jasons, great summer necklace. Aw, making a regular appearance. Yes.
You got to.
Lots of highs and grumpies. Hi, son.
Of
From
course. That's all her.
He is an amazing hot cocoa hubby. Absolutely. Yes, he is the best. Oh, thanks, guys.
Hello, ladies.
Okay, I'm going to go back to my mat. Bye, Jason.
Kicking me out, are you?
I have to finish making earrings and drink some cocoa, guys.
Enjoy your cocoa.
So Twitter-pated. Yes. Yes, I am. You would hardly believe that we have been married now for we've known each other for 23 years, and we've been married for just over 22. Yep.
Yeah.
Jason, now I've got to go get my own cocoa. Sorry.
Yeah. Jenny and Jason are great together.
Yeah, we're pretty solid. Okay. Let's do this at the front. Okay, I think I finished one. Nope. Y'all see that happening? I'm like, oh no. I started speaking too soon. Spoke too soon about being finished, and then yep. So my tools, because I do love a magnetic clasp. They get a little bit magnetized, and so sometimes it definitely goes against what I need it to be. Becky's just over there laughing at me.
I know how that feels.
It
makes it extra fiddly.
It does. I definitely need to have some of this cocoa.
Oh yes, you must cocoa.
And you guys can look at this on my mat in the meantime.
Let's admire Jenny's stuff while she recuperates with some cocoa.
Yes.
You did some beading. You did some beading tonight.
This one tested me. It challenged me. I ended up going with something that I knew, but I did experiment with trying some new things.
Yeah, you did.
And I'm probably still going to work with that, but I don't know yet.
I love the way you strung that up too. It is so cool. It's like,
for me, it's about the patterns. Like,
yeah.
Look where your eye goes with that necklace.
Yeah.
And your eye gets to have little breaks too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it makes it sinuous.
Oh, Lori.
It's sinuous, Jenny. I love it.
It was Jason. All of his charisma was magnetizing my tools. Yes. Thank you, Dana and Maggie. Thank you, everyone.
Yes, you did a beautiful, beautiful job, Jenny. I'm glad that you can take my beads that I put together for you and make something beautiful with them. You know, those round, like roundel / heishi kind of beads look really good with those more like silvery toned guys.
Yeah, they do. They do. And there were these tones, guys, in the pendant. That's what Beki picked out from this part of the pendant. Mm-hmm. But we just leaned into more of the amber tones that were the dominant part of the pendant.
Yeah. Yeah.
But these little shimmery ones here, these kind of champagne ones, they helped to kind of pull that in as well.
Yeah, I love it.
And I used most of the bicones. That's all I have left of the bicones. That was a long strand of bicones too.
You gotta have some sparkle though, you know? It's important.
Okay. Oh, Jason. Please agree with Shauna.
Just walking around magnetizing things.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, this ended up, and that is a big compliment to Beki. Beki put together this colorway.
Thank you.
Did I hide my mat and put my face up where you can see it better?
Yes, and put the necklace on.
Yeah, I'm gonna put this on, guys.
All right. Oh, we love that.
Okay. So first, let me take these earrings off. I already gave you the sneak peek, right, guys? Look for this weekend. My little fireworks, New Year's fireworks. Leaving my glasses off for a minute, just because I don't want them right now. No, if he was still in here, I'd have him put the necklace on for me, but that's okay. I can put on my own necklace.
Well, thank you, Mom. I did a good job too.
Let me get this moved out of the way. There we go. Thank you. Oh, it feels like these are the right earrings proportionally to go with this, especially with like you've got the coin at the bottom, like this round pendant that we've got going on. That's it all done, guys. I love it. Thank you, Seester.
Well, thanks, Heather. Yeah, I was doing moderating duties today. Not just in chat, but also in a Facebook group.
Beki was busy practicing her moderating because even though she has a penguin to play with tomorrow at the penguin party, Beki is going to be our moderator. Mm-hmm. So, yeah.
So we're gonna have fun with penguins. I did actually do some stuff with my hands, but nothing that you guys really were gonna be wanting to watch because I was basically redoing like this floppy thing to make it a little bit more like this. That's a little more stir, which is something that it will be coming up, but I'm just playing around with bead wavy designs right now.
So I was going to show Dana. She was asking about the kink in the wire, if it worked out. Laying on my mat, the kink is still definitely there. But when you wear it, this is the kink. See how minimized it is by the weight of the pendant? There is still a little bit of a bow out where it shouldn't be, but it is not noticeable. If they're that close, they're way too close to things that Jason says they should not be close to.
Jason, are you going to notice that? Probably not.
He's going to be focused on it if he's that close. But yeah, that's where the kink is right here. And you can still see it if you're looking for it. But I think it turned out pretty good. Very minimal, exactly. Like it is still there. I know it's there. I can point it out, but I don't need to because this is really pretty, and I love where this pendant is hitting.
Gorgeous. It is gorgeous. That's definitely like a little black dress kind of a.
Well, And I happen to be wearing a top that is like that, you know? It's like,
I know. That's where my brain was going. It fits great. I was going champagne-y colors for like New Year's, that sort of thing when I was curating. And it's like the amber tones and everything like that are just fun and pretty and warm.
And I'm glad that I didn't weigh this down with a lot of metal.
Mm-hmm.
I think that we have enough sparkle and bling from the little bit of seed beads and the bicones.
Good morning, Gina. You got here right in time.
But I like these little guys too.
I like them.
I'm glad I didn't put anything with the dragonflies. I feel like it fits with that same kind of minimalist but elegant vibe that we've got going on.
Yeah, just a little bit of sparkle.
Just a little bit of sparkle. Fun, mostly translucent focus on the earrings and the pendant. That go-go donut that Becky found.
Yes.
Oh,
I'm sorry that you had a migraine. Well, thanks for popping in. We're probably going to be wrapping up though, because Jenny finished making her stuff.
I just finished.
Yeah, that was just beads from my stash, and she put them together beautifully. And she also had a visit from the hot cocoa, Abby. So,
because I'm Mrs. Always Right.
Good night, Faith.
Who knew bugs could sparkle? I did. Yes. Good night.
Well, sometimes they shimmer. Sometimes they. Yeah.
Sometimes they shimmer. Like bugs can be super sparkly, like even in real life. Not just like bugs.
Yeah, there's some really beautiful bugs out there. Anyway, thank you for staying up with us tonight, friends. You'll get even more Becky and Jenny tomorrow. This time we will have our friends with us doing some creating, and there will be penguin facts. I'm so excited about penguins. Anyway.
And giveaways and shenanigans, and there might be some festive hats.
Light up hats. We'll see. So yeah, come back tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Central, which is 8 p.m. Eastern, 6 Mountain, 5 Pacific. And just come and enjoy and hang out with us and enjoy the penguin vibes with us. It's tomorrow night. So until then, sleep tight, everyone, and have a fantastic, fantastic night. One beautiful, beautiful day. Great weekend, and we will see you tomorrow.
Yes. Bye, friends.
Good night, friends. And good morning.
7 p.m. Yes.
That's right. Not a.m. Not a.m. Bye.
Bye.